Hey, looks like we're live now. So today we're going to be doing a little OSRS wood cutting, AFK, and we're going to be wrapping up the scheduled reports. The music. Okay. Walk us through what we completed yesterday. Okay, so yesterday, let me go ahead and pull up scheduled reports here. Nice. Let's get this. First, let's come to here. Okay, nice. So yesterday, we got a lot of work done on this. So now you can create scheduled reports, select your frequency and the report type, and give your report a custom name. And you can create these. We'll enter this into the Postgres table. So let's open up PG admin so we can take a look here. Okay, nice. So you can see here's the report in Postgres, and we have these different columns for the scheduled report. So we have the ID. Right now, this is a MongoDB object ID. We have the report name, the report type, any parameters, and this is JSON-B, any cadence type, which we're not even using preset anymore. Or actually, we're only using preset, not manual. Then we got cadence spec, which is weekly, time zone, recipients, format, active, metadata, created, updated, owner user ID. Okay. So, and then we can delete that. Let's go ahead and add another one. Let's test this. Let's say we want anytime the vehicle's been stopped for more than 10 minutes weekly. Stop report. Okay, so we can create that. Nice. Now we have 2 reports. Okay. So now I'm going to say, let's review again what we completed yesterday so we can kind of refresh our memory. Okay, so okay, so core backend infrastructure, Okay, so we created the endpoints on the back end to create the report, delete the report. We have the scheduled report runner, which is kind of like the scheduled reports brain here. We have database schema. So when the scheduled report does run, we dynamically check the user's email because the user can change the email. And we need to dynamically search that at the time that we run that report. Okay, we got smart date range calculation, we got front-end integration, and that's really what we're looking at here. We fix a CORS issue. We had a request format issue, so the body of the request wasn't working. We removed some constraints from the database. We did some cross-origin communication, so we had to enable that origin or allow that origin to come through the authentication guard. And then we deployed it. So now what we need to do is we need to sign the URL. After we push to S3, sign the URL and then send it to the communication service to send an email. Okay, so now what we need to do is after we push the report to S3, we need to sign that URL and then send it to the communication service so it can send an email to the end customer. Can we use the coaching template ID for the SendGrid coaching email template and just use that one for now for testing? Let me know if that will work. Let's come back. Go look at the communication service. You should be able to find the coaching template ID that we are using right now to send the email with the coaching alert. Let me see if I turn off this light. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Okay, let's see. Let's get this light. Let's see here. So we already have these variables that we pass in, generate something. Okay, and this won't interrupt the existing functionality with the coaching email alert, right? Okay, so okay, great. Let's go ahead and use the existing coaching alert endpoint so we can test the scheduled report email delivery. And after we get the email alert working, we'll work on the smart cron. So we're going to use job runner to essentially run a cron job to go check which scheduled reports are in the scheduled reports Postgres table, and then fetch those and send that to the communication service to fire off the scheduled reports. Okay, we've got to go back to the bank and drop off these U trees. So nice. Okay, great. Can we test this with a temporary pod the same way that we were testing the scheduled report service earlier in the chat? We need to commit the changes, the exact changes that we just made to handle this new email delivery, and then push to origin. Nice. Committing these changes, we're going to go ahead and push them. Okay. I'm going to merge that branch into main, and then GitHub Actions is going to build the Docker image and push to Docker Hub. I'll let you know when we're ready to apply the pod or do a rollout restart. push this into main, or merge it into main. Okay, go to actions. Nice. Okay, here's the Docker file building, in case anyone wants to see what that looks like. Send a little message here while that's working. As soon as this is done building, we'll do a rollout restart. I'll go grab a fresh cup of coffee. Be right back. Okay, so nice. Docker image is done building. Okay, let's do a rollout restart. Are you sure that this owner user ID is correct? I thought we weren't using UUID anymore. Yes. So we already have scheduled reports in the database right now. We should be able to fire off some of the existing ones, I think. Here are the scheduled reports in the table. Let's try to fire off one of these. I don't think it's the internal endpoint anymore. Didn't find my email. Okay, there's some SQL query issue. It's using the wrong column name. Okay, we're gonna commit that change. I see that we changed 3 files, but I thought we only changed 1. It's because we committed every single change. I guess there were some unstaged changes. Okay. Is the time zone getting passed as null from the front end now? Okay, let's go ahead and push to origin. Okay, changes got pushed. Let's go create a pull request. Can we remove this? I don't think we're using flyway migrations. I'm just manually adding the SQL commands. Okay, nice. We just push that. Okay, let's create this pull request. Okay, let's merge this PR. Let's get back to the bank. Here, drop our wood off. Come back, keep chopping my yew trees. Keep doing that AFK grinding. Okay, see if the Docker image is done building. Almost. Docker image is still building here. Okay. Okay, Docker image is done building. Okay, let's do a rollout restart. Docker image is done building. Hmm. Can you describe exactly what the change to this pod is doing? Okay. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's apply the pod and then let's test again. See if we get the email alert this time. Still didn't get an email. Okay, we're sending the time as in the wrong format. Okay, let's commit this. Let's push, build the Docker image. So okay, let's go ahead and do this merge here. Okay. Okay, we need to push to origin. Okay, let's create this pull request. Let's check out this build. Okay, Docker image is done building. Okay, we can do the rollout restart now. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. So it looks like we did just get an email. So let me show you. So we're using a different SendGrid template, but this is actually the report, the CSV that just got emailed, and here's an example. So if I run that, so let's ask Tell me the exact date range that we just executed the scheduled report for. Okay, so that one was between September 13th to September 20th. So if I come to report and I go to critical events, September 13th to September 20th, and we run this report, we should have the exact same results. Different time zone, it looks like. Maybe interesting thing is I don't see the 13th here. Oh, it's using this time here. It's using the current computer time. Oh, this is the stop report. Man. Okay, let me come to reports. Stop report. Okay, here's the stop report. Now, if I come to duration of at least 10 minutes, the 13th to the 20th. And I believe when we executed this scheduled report, what was the threshold that we set up? Let's go to Postgres. So for the stop report, we have a threshold of 10 minutes. So it's showing anytime this device was stopped for a greater than 10 minutes. Nice. So that worked. Now let's test. Okay, great. We just tested this for the stop report. Now let's test for the idling report. Let me see if it's in. First, let me add these into. Okay, here's the stop report, critical event report. Let's do the idling report with a threshold of 10 minutes. Or let's actually say 5 minutes. First, let's run the report. So let's go to idling. 5 minutes. Let's do. What was the? I keep forgetting the time range. Okay, it's the 13th to the 20th. So let's go to the 13th to the 20th. And this will be 15 a.m. And okay, so we have 2 records here. So we're about to execute this. We're gonna go ahead and try this. First, let's add the scheduled report. So we're gonna go to idling, 10 minutes, or let's just do 5 minutes. In weekly. Let's check. 13 to the 20th. 20 a.m. Duration of at least 5 minutes. Okay, there's 2. Good. Alerts, idling, 5 minutes. Create scheduled report. Nice. Okay, so now we got the idling report and we're going to test it. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and test the idling report now. I'll send you the report ID from the database. So let's go grab this new report ID. Okay, so here we can see that's the idling report. Here are the records in the scheduled reports table. Use the idling report ID, and then let's test it. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and execute this. Let's see if we got the email. Nice. Nice. Idling report's working. Beautiful. Nice, that just worked. Now let's test the critical event report. So, okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and test the critical event report. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, great. So it looks like we are actually sending the email request. I need to change the SendGrid template a bit here. But here's an example of what it looks like when it does send the AWS signed URL. So I just need to change some of the SendGrid template in the SendGrid platform, and I'll do that probably off stream. Headed to the bank real quick to drop off these U logs here. Back to go do some shopping. Cool. So okay, cool. So let's see here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ask what the expiration is How quickly are these URLs expiring? Okay, so we got a 7-day expiration, which is good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fix the front end quickly. From here. You see how the scheduled reports are pushed up against the bottom of the fold? Can we fix this styling? We're gonna give this some better spacing here. It's kind of pushed up against the bottom of the fold here. Okay, great. Can we also show the threshold? When I look at the existing reports that are configured, we don't see threshold. Okay, great. Can we commit these exact changes and push to origin? Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna add this, add our changes, commit our changes, and then we'll add a commit message. Nice. Create a pull request. Oop, that's the front end actually. Let's go to the front end repository. Okay, so let's see. Docker image is building. I'll bring this down here. Gonna get a fresh cup. Just grab a fresh cup of coffee, guys. Be right back. Nice. Got a fresh cup of coffee here. Okay, nice. Docker image is done building. Let's go ahead and... Okay, great. Docker image is done building for Next.ts. Let's do a rollout restart. Okay, let's see. Nice, now I can see. Oh, wait, hold on. Did we merge? Let's do the rollout restart again. Actually, I can tell it ran because we got the threshold here now. But, let's see. There's still not enough padding at the bottom of the screen. Okay. System. I see the threshold now, but not enough padding at the bottom up the screen. Added some more margin at the bottom. Commit these changes and push them. Let's see. Go drop my U-logs off at the bank here. Nice. Okay. So we pushed it to origin. Let's make sure we create our pull request. Merge this pull request. Actions. Docker image is building. Waiting for the Docker image to finish building here. Then we'll check the front end. Nice. Looks like Docker image is done building. Docker image is done building. Let's do a rollout restart. Run to the restroom real quick. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and finish this rollout restart here. Okay, so great, we did the rollout restart. Interesting, so there's not a lot of padding still here. Review the image. I still don't see enough padding at the bottom of the scheduled reports. It looks like they're nudged up against the bottom of the fold. So if you're just joining, we're using an open source tool called Job Runner to set up scheduled reports. And so it's kind of like a cron job. We added these scheduled reports now in the table. So we have an ID for the scheduled report, a name, the report type, any parameters for that report. We dynamically fetch the account time zone at the time that we run the scheduled report. And then we have scheduled report runs. And this will show us any scheduled reports that have been ran. And we push these up to S3, and we're using the communication service to send an email to the user. Let's go back to here. Okay, nice. We're making this commit here. Okay, let's go ahead and push. Nice. Okay, now let me go ahead and merge them. Let's go ahead and pull request, creating it. Nice. Docker image is building. Put on a little classical air. Got some classical playlists. What is this? Okay, nice. Docker image is done building. Let's do a rollout restart. Okay, Docker image is done building. Let's go ahead and do a rollout restart on Next.js deployment. Yeah, Dungy, this is a playlist called Feel Good Classical, but I got tons of playlists. I got classical romance, dark classical, dynamic classical, classical essentials. So I'll be playing a lot of different classical. Okay, let's go drop these U-logs off. It's still Claude Sonnet 4 is not able to add this padding underneath this component here. It still kind of looks like, let me add another one. Rob's idling report 2. It's still kind of bumped down here at the bottom. You know, let's give GPT-5 a chance here. I'm gonna send it the screenshot. Actually, let's give GPT-5 Mini, because with GitHub Copilot, I don't have any extra cost using GPT-5 Mini. Review the image. When we're looking at the configured scheduled reports, it looks like it's pushed up against the bottom of the fold on the screen. We need to add some padding. I do like these new to-dos. So GPT adds these to-dos here. I guess it's kind of like a table of contents for itself, which is kind of nice. I'm not using Cursor Dungy because I read some story about the plugin extension marketplace is those plugins are not being, they're not getting vetted like they are in VS Code. I heard some guy like got his Bitcoin wallet hacked or something. Okay, what's what to do? It's capturing remaining work. Nice. I inspected the alerts page, confirmed the UI changes you mentioned. I also created a short actionable to-do list. So you added all these to-dos that... Why did you add a bunch of to-dos that we didn't discuss yet? I just want you to focus on fixing the styling on the front end. It seems to be bumped up against the bottom of the screen. The last scheduled report is pushed up against the bottom of the screen real estate. We need some padding. See, GPT-5 just added all these to-dos that I didn't ask it to do that. See, and then it comes with this get message that is like, it's a little overly complex for me. Okay, branch, get rev forms. I think it's just trying to find the current head of the branch or something. Git add, okay, then it adds the page. Then it's doing the commit. Okay, let's go for it. I know, it's funny, Dungy, too. This is like a simple styling change. It's gonna take me like 5 iterations to do this. I've already made 3 different pushes just to get a little padding down here, which is kind of funny. But I mean, if you actually used your human brain, you could probably do this in about 5.5 seconds. Let's go ahead and merge this into main. Trying this playlist called Dynamic Classical. Yeah, Dungia, it is slowing me down. I need to set up my local environment. At some point, I had it set up, calling accounts locally, and I changed the authentication guards to allow all of that to happen, um, or be able to, I guess, get the data from the database. But yeah, I need to set up locally, 100%. You know what? I'm actually gonna pull up the activity monitor. I just want to see. Just see if we can. Okay, here's the GPU. Now, I think that maybe the scene, and I added this, so I have this cluster now, so I know this is adding some, using some memory now. I also added these device label toggles. So this is adding some memory. But let me see, so it's only using almost, I think it's these two. This is the hardware acceleration, I think. It's interesting though, it's not that heavy. Oh, I don't know what that is. Firefox CP isolated web content. Windows server. I want to say that's OBS. Here's OBS. It's really not that heavy, actually. It's not bad. Okay, let's do this rollout restart. Okay, cool. Let's see. It looks better, but it's still strange. It's like, I don't know why. Maybe it's the parent component. I'm gonna switch to GPT-5. Let's see if Grok can get it. How about you know what, I'm kind of scared to use Grok. Hold on, let's try GPT-5. We are struggling to increase the padding on the bottom of the scheduled reports component. Maybe this is a child component of another parent component that we need to modify. Please review. We've tried this a few times and we're having trouble. Thanks, Tunji. Yeah, the cluster's pretty cool, actually. I think, Dungy, at one point I was going to maybe strip out the 3D stuff, but thought about it, and, I know all new machines usually are shipping with like 16 gigabytes of RAM. So, and with this new AI stuff, I think I can do some pretty cool stuff with 3D maps. So I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Okay. It's funny, you see these git commit messages and I just kind of shrug my shoulders. I'm like, oh, it looks like, just go ahead and run that sucker. Okay, let's go. Restart. Oh, I didn't even I didn't merge it yet. Hold on, I need to merge that branch first before we do the rollout restart. So we're about to see if GPT-5 can get it. If GPT-5 can't get it, we'll try Gemini. Oh, I've got a new media player too. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so this is the new media player. It actually cycles through on its own, which is kind of cool. You can go like that. You can also expand it. And this was actually me this morning, but you can actually expand it. And I need to fix this here. Here's this overlay, which is funny because after we went to visit them, they came out with an overlay like this, but this is the new overlay. Then I can come back to sequential. It's kind of nice. So let's see here. Let's see if it finished building. Oops. Okay, the Docker image is done building. Let's do a rollout restart. Okay, GPT-5 got it. Interesting. I don't know if it used this. I would have no idea how to do this inline Tailwind, but it's PB env safe area inset bottom. Did it. Cool. So looks like this is working. Pretty cool, and I'll just show you. Let's test this one more time. If I come to reports and go to the stop report from the 13th to the 20th, let's go AM. Run this report for at least 10 minutes. Okay, let's do. Interesting. I stopped for more than 10 minutes. Let's try Let's do idling. Actually, it's less data. Let's say for more than idling, the 13th to the 20th, just to make sure the data is matched up. Okay. Okay, let's test the idling scheduled report. Use the scheduled report ID for the idling report, and let's test it using a temporary pod curl. Nice. So nice. So it just sent these idling records. Now I should be able to run the report in the front end and see the exact same data. So I'm going to say, what was the date range that you used to run this report, and what was the threshold for this scheduled report? Could check the database, but we'll see. I'll just look in the request. Okay, it was 90B8. B8. Okay, this one. It was 5 minutes. Okay, so let me run this for 5 minutes. Idling report. Let's see, for 5 minutes. Nice. Okay, so we have 2 records here, 14 minutes and 5 minutes. If I come to that report, 14 minutes and 5 minutes. Beautiful. All right, nice. So I know this is working for idling, critical event, and the stop report. What I'm gonna do is probably work on the SendGrid stuff off stream. What do I do now, actually? I'm gonna switch it up for a second here. Let me go to... You know, we need to fix the media library now, actually. Let's go to footage, or the media player. Let's go to here. When I expand it, there's this extra screen real estate here. And when I do play all, it only plays the MP4s and not the iframe. I'm actually going to try to fix that right now. open up a new thread for this. Okay, when we expand the media player view, I notice that the MP4s have some extra screen real estate at the bottom, or the component seems to be bigger than the MP4 video. Also, when we press play all, we only play the MP4 videos and the iframe won't start playing at the same time as the MP4s. See you, Dungy. Okay, Schmabe, it's me and you, I think. Let me go back to some house. I like to play classical for Dungy sometimes. I know he enjoys that classical. So do I. Let me see. Okay, let's come back to Firefox. Let's go to house. Let me go to moods. Let's go with peaceful soft house. This is Peaceful Soft House. It's legendary for legends. component. Reports, footage, and Chrome pages.
Your shadow stretching on the floor while the sun gets low. I got a feeling that the glow deep inside my core needs to breathe to flow. We push it right on through. I know you need it too, because we have been working hard right from the very start. Who knew we'd get this far? But now it's time for us to stay out until it's late. We've come a long, long way, so we deserve it, man. Call it a day.
Did we fix the expanded view in all of these places? So now she's there. It's so special.
Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day. Let's celebrate. Call it a day. No obstacles that we faced did ever slow us down. We knew we'd get here, went the extra mile in every race. We are duty bound.
Shut up. Okay. Let's see.
We push it right on through. I know you need it to be.
So we'll probably test this, and we may end stream a little premature today. Ooh, bird's nest.
Sometimes we need to stop to see what we have assessed.
Okay, nice. Can you make the commit message, and then let's push to origin, and then I'll let you know when the image is done building and we can do a rollout restart. let's merge this. Okay, cool. So the Docker image is building here. So go ahead and merge this. Okay, let's see. Docker image is pushing. There's Docker image building. As soon as this is done building, we'll do a rollout restart. To the bank. Okay. Okay, the image is done building. Let's do a rollout restart. Okay, let me see. Good quotes. MP4 with the iframe. The iframe doesn't play when I press play all. Only the MP4 plays. Getting that iframe to play together with the MP4s is not the easiest. Let's try this. Let's go to GitHub. Give this another shot here. Okay, as soon as the Docker image is done building, I'm gonna try this one more time. Ooh, bird's nest. What's up? Okay, let's see. Did we finish building the image? Okay, nice. Okay, let's do the rollout restart. Let's just see what it says here. I still have to click the play button on the iframe to get the iframe to play. So what I'm going to do is walk through all of the different changes that we actually made in the last few streams. So, or all of the different features we've been working on. So we've got clusters, which we can cluster up devices here, which is pretty cool. And then I have device name labels. So these are device name labels, which are pretty cool. Then we have this new media player. So boom, we got this media player that cycles through the available videos. Then we can click expand, click play all, pause all. Right now we're trying to get this iframe to play when I click play all, but I have to click on the iframe to get it to play here. And then we worked on scheduled reports. So down here we have scheduled reports, which is pretty cool. So we can add these reports in, and instead of having to manually run a historical report, you can actually configure these scheduled reports to run on a regular basis. So really, we're going to be kind of polishing up these different changes and then preparing them to push them to production. So I think that's good for a Saturday stream. Definitely looking forward to doing a lot of fun stuff next week. But anyways, if you joined, thanks for joining, and I'll see you on the next stream.